Oh my, we are upside down. Okay, give me a quick second here, Taurus. We're here with your extended. We just plug this in and we will get on with it now for you. Your Mercury in retrograde. Reading. Now, let's clear the ground. Now, Mercury retrograde, okay. It rules, well, communication, yes, but it also rules a certain part of the body, the hands, the limbs, the arms, the feet as well. Well, the feet are also Pisces, but it is like the way that we also maneuver in a certain way, right? Gemini energy being related to specifically Mercury and Virgo as well. And so it also rules our habits, it rules our daily life, it rules our social life as well, specifically. And the way that we sort of get shit done, okay, as well, especially if we're looking at it from the axis point of Virgo. But anyways, which rules efficiency in these things? Now, Taurus, I was meditating your energy, and so when Mercury, by the way, is retrograde, then it may bring these concepts up, in a more magnified sense, and so it may be helpful to actually, take heed of these things when you're going about your day, okay? Like, maybe things that are usually quite simple, or like, seamless, it may be more complicated during a Mercury retrograde is what people typically say. So they always take your personal experience. It's always personal because every transit interacts with your personal birth chart as well. And it's always a matter of how you ultimately end up channeling those energies and frequencies. But let's get back to it. Now, for a number of you, what I'm seeing here is that you was meditating your energy, and I was seeing that you're like, before I turned on the camera, I was meditating the energy, and I'm seeing that you are like training someone on something. You're like showing someone how to do something. There's also, I was getting here, this sensation of like, let's clear it around. Something that is kind of surreal. It's like, is this for real? Death in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse. Now, for a number of you, there's someone here in the environment. You're not sure how to address them. Again, that 5 of Cups coming through. You feel like something like maybe needs to be done. It's like, but I don't want to be the one to do this. It's like, I don't want to have to do this. I'm hearing that with the 5 of Cups. Let's pull around that Death card again. So we got a really strong focus here on possibly a Scorpio or Scorpio energy, Pluto energy, Mars energy, 8th house energy. This is water energy. I'm hearing sculptor, painter, sculpting. Someone has like a museum filled with stuff. It's like something even artistic. It's like, what are you going to do with these things? 4 of Cups in reverse. You got to decide. I'm seeing that with the 4 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Cups upright. Now let's continue. Now, you lead out with this 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Let's clear it around. You lead in with the 7 of Swords. You have the Mother of Cups and the 3 of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing somebody is maybe even like getting a quote on something. They're like, okay, so maybe they're actually negotiating something. It's like, well, how? Yeah, Hermit in reverse right there. This is the card associated with Virgo. Some of you possibly thinking like, what's the best way to get this done? It's like you're really trying to, you're doing math in your head here a little bit, square root potentials and such. It's like, how am I gonna like get someone even to like also bid on this? Interesting. Maybe you want to even like eventually sell something or collaborate with someone in a certain space, and it's like something is complicated though. Maybe you're wondering like, will they approve? Now, side note, if you're watching for matters related to contracts, finances, if you're buying and selling goods, resources, I would recommend to watch your Venus sign personally, your personal Venus sign. That does rule assets as well, specifically, especially those that are related to your creativity. Let's say that, you create something, you paint something, or, your music, whatever it is. You might find that watching, even when it comes to like, creating whatever that is, you might find that there's a focus on your Venus sign when it comes to creative, especially Ace of Cups. Understanding more like also what your talents are. I'm hearing that. Interesting. So be it if you want to look at your birth chart and take a deeper dive with that and really hone in on, well, what's my Venus sign? What's my Venus sign doing? In relation to my Mars sign. What's going on? What about my Mercury? What's the orchestration of all of my talents with the Ace of Cups upright? There is maybe something that you feel you're really about to refresh. You're on the verge of renewing. Wow, 9 of Cups upright. You're renewing something here, Taurus. It's a renewal energy, like you're reinvigorating something. I'm seeing water here. It's like, I'm ready for this. I'm hearing that as well. With the Ace of Cups and 9 of Cups. Now, for a number of you, yes, I would look at the house placement. I would look at the sign placement, even the degree, even the interaction that Venus has in your birth chart with the other aspects of your chart. Now, but there is something here. Like, I would recommend, if you do, again, you might find that watching your Venus sign provides insights when it comes to what it is that you create and what you wish to create. 10 of Pentacles here in reverse. When we do these readings, it's really sort of a reflecting the soul urge when it comes to certain frequencies, and everyone has every frequency, but it's just in a different way. So for example, if we're doing Taurus, if somebody has a Venus in Taurus, which by the way would be quite a strong placement, as Taurus is naturally ruled by Venus, you know, okay, watching Taurus would provide possibly some sort of insight when it comes to how am I sort of experiencing this energy in my life, possibly. And it always comes down to what you make of it, right? How you also interpret it. You know, the readings are always going to be, well, let's say it like this. A number of people can watch a reading and they can perceive different things in it. Also, you can watch readings at different times and they will all, you know, you can perceive things differently at every time. I've watched a reading back to back even, and I'm like, whoa, I see things that, you know, I might not have seen the first time around. So the Two of Cups in reverse, and it's always a matter of how it is that you are ready to have a certain experience. Wow, maybe of perception. And, you know, so sometimes it's like, yet again, like I'll come back to readings and I'll be like, whoa, like when I'm doing the reading even, or right when I watch it again, I'm like, wow, this is really, you know, let's say resonant with this area of my life in this way. And then it's like, I'll come back to that reading maybe a year down the line and it's like, wow, you know what? It's a totally different, you know, sort of meaning for me here now. The meaning that I make of it or that I see in it. Now I'm seeing somebody walking up top, like he's standing on it's kind of like I'm hearing upswing. It's on I'm hearing a stadium. Okay. Somebody standing on like a ledge. Well, he's not standing on a ledge, but he's standing on sort of like a, what is the word? Balcony. Okay. And he's talking on the phone. He has a blue shirt on. Yeah, he's talking on the phone. Now, for a number of you, maybe you're discussing something. Maybe you're debating something, going back and forth. You're thinking, you know what? I really don't know. Like, is this appropriate? Is this the right way to handle this? Father of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing maybe with something quite serious. Like, this is a big deal. Could be you with you. Yep. Father of Pentacles just twirled and landed in reverse. Like, this guy's pacing back and forth. Like, it's like, I don't know if this is the right sort of even attire that I am to wear. Some of you, maybe someone here, I'm seeing a Taurus, male, actually. Take it as well. What is a male? Somebody who associates with the archetype of masculine energy more than maybe feminine. They're like really thinking, if they're dating someone, they're like, how am I going to approach her? Like, it's like every time feels like, oh my God, I need more candy. Like to make her feel like I'm special. I'm hearing that as well. I'm seeing someone bringing somebody candy. Okay. 7-11 on the clock there. Always take it as you will. Okay. Now we lead up with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. For a number of you, you're actually creating something. And it's exciting, but there is a question of how exactly. There's a crux here. It's like, how does this actually work? Like, but it comes down to what you want. And that's where the Ace of Cups comes upright. The Nine of Cups is upright with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And we really are questioning, well, what has it been to this point? And what do I feel I need to change now? When it comes to what I'm feeling, I want to manifest. Like, let's clear it. So let's give an example. Let's say you already have a business, right? And you've already created something in that space, even in a certain industry. It's like you're at a point where you're saying, I want to shift something here. Okay? It's like, well, maybe you've manifested quite a bit already. Okay? And it's like, well, feeling like I want to innovate, let me look at what I've already manifested and see what is my soul urge? I mean, what is my soul's urge? Okay, urging me to consider now. And when I look back on, okay, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Hermit upright, it could just be something so-called so simple as your lifestyle. Okay, it's like, let's say you are a TV show host. I'm hearing this for example. Okay, you're like, I want to be a blogger or a vlogger. It's like, you're looking at it like really strategically. What do I want my lifestyle to look like in a different way? Like, what do I want to be different about my lifestyle? Like, in a simple way, day in and day out. Do I want to be spending my time here, there? Do I want to be predominantly sitting down, standing up? Like, what do I want my lifestyle to look like? But when it comes to your needs and what you're feeling, so I'm saying this is a moment of comparison. It's a comparative energy here, even with the Ace of Cups upright, Nine of Cups upright, Two of Pentacles in reverse. What do I need to incorporate, really to consider? Yeah, and it does come down possibly for a number of you to somebody who you even want to hire. For a number of you, this is something that is like, it's kind of legally complicated, or there are a lot of people involved, or there could be a lot of people involved. Maybe you're even trying to test someone here and understand where they at, what is their motive. You may be testing multiple people here. You may be thinking, you know, what is the right way to go about this, to present this. Maybe it does come down to something social. Let's pull on, but I do feel like you lead out with the Chariot. There's something strategic or like actually about, you know, sort of placing, okay, sort of the means to the end. Interesting. Like, I'm seeing you taking a process and breaking it down, and then you're reconfiguring like the steps in that process. You're putting them in different places. It's like, well, actually I think I want to do that first, and then I want to do that, and then that. But it's like your process by which you get stuff done. I'm hearing that. It could actually be something that you're even like refurbishing with the Empress upright. I'm hearing that. It could be something that, you know, it's like, well, I'm not like getting rid of this. It's like, if you're an entrepreneur, it's not like I'm ending the business. It's like, I do want to still do this. Maybe you want to remain in the same industry, for example, but it's just, you want to remaster something, rescaffold it. Yeah. And to ensure that it resonates with you more so now. And maybe it is like, it's like, for example, maybe at a certain point that helped me in the way that I was, okay, living my life. But now it's like I've changed. It's like, now I feel like a different person. What are my needs now? How have they changed? So there's something here that you're re-examining with the Ace of Cups upright. And it's very exciting. Sun of Wands upright. Some of you want to maybe even, you're getting reconnected with someone here. And it's like, if that's the case, they've changed. I'm hearing that, like, maybe quite a bit, actually. Four Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody wants to even, well, somebody could also be planning to come back from the mountain or coming forward here in a certain way. They want to maybe even have a certain experience with you physically. It's like they want that to be something quite different. And it's like they want it to be notable is what I'm hearing as well. We do lead out with the Chariot. It could be a proposal for a number of you. Yeah. Well, they're thinking like they're thinking, you know, what's the like they're trying to read someone. I'm hearing that with the Mother of Cups in reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. They want to understand like Ace of Swords upright. This is for a number of your proposal. Like they want to understand, well, they want what they offer to be sort of like the best that it can be, the wish. I'm hearing that. Let's pull prior to the Empress, the Moon, and the 6 of Swords, and on the Son of Wands is the 8 of Cups. Somebody may want to come back with an apology. Maybe this is even somebody wants to like, well, they feel intimidated. I'm hearing those about the Hangman mirroring the Son of Wands, like, but for a number of you, honestly, this is even someone who they feel like there's something here that needs to be resurrected. Like, they're not gonna be able to come back with the same 2 tulips, okay, and call it a flower bouquet for you. I'm hearing that as well. Like, maybe like, well, we've grown up. Or, you know, we used to date when we were younger. I'm hearing When We Were Young, the song by Adele. It's like, but now that's not, it's just not appropriate anymore. Like, I have to come forward with something else. I'm hearing that. Like, other than what you sort of accommodated the relationship at that time. So maybe it's like in the past, well, we used to just eat like finger fries, you know? It's like, no. I need to really show up in a new way. I'm hearing with a new act. I'm hearing that as well. So, okay. Thank you for tuning in. A little light to you, Taurus. Enjoy this period. I recommend to watch your moon sign as well. Love and light to you guys. Bye. Always